My name is Nana Yao, and this is Flash GH, the channel where we explore the real Ghana, the living Ghana, the moving Ghana, the developing Ghana, from the street straight to your screen. Today I'm taking you on a full afternoon ride from Awoshie all the way to Teiman, captured through my eye smart glasses. The sun is high, the streets are active, the movement is real, and the city is already deep in its daily hustle. Right from the beginning of the ride, Awoshie hits you with its full afternoon heat and energy. The sun bounces off rooftops, off car windshields, off metal kiosks, creating that bright golden tone that only Accra gives during the afternoon. The shadows are sharp, the colors are bold, and the entire street feels awake and fully alive. People are everywhere. Shoppers, market vendors, school kids heading home, workers taking late lunch breaks, riders weaving through, mates shouting destinations louder because the streets are busier. Food vendors are in action, turning meat on grills, serving banku, rice, wakie, and fried yam. Smoke rises into the bright sky, mixing with the warm breeze that blows lightly through the community. Traffic in the afternoon carries a different attitude. Cars are more impatient, drivers are more alert, and everyone seems to have somewhere urgent to go. Trotros stop suddenly to pick passengers, taxis make quick U-turns, and motor riders cut between lanes smoothly. The movement feels intense but natural, the typical Accra afternoon rhythm. As I ride forward, the AI glasses capture the sharp afternoon light, making everything pop. The banners, the painted shops, the clothing of pedestrians, the colors of fruits displayed in bowls. You get that clear, crisp visibility that makes afternoon rides perfect for documenting street life. Passing through the Awoshie stretch heading toward Abukuma, the atmosphere becomes even busier. The sun sits strong overhead, and its brightness makes distant buildings glow. Sellers fan themselves with cardboard. Some sit in the shade of their shops, and others stand outside trying to attract customers before the after-work rush begins. The traffic thickens in portions, and the street sounds are louder. Horns, voices, engines, footsteps, sellers calling customers. You feel the heat, activity, and movement merging into one big afternoon street experience. The urban environment slowly begins to change as the journey continues. The closer you get to the edges of Awoshie, the more the afternoon air opens up. The sunlight spreads across wider roads and open areas. New buildings reflect light sharply. Construction workers are fully active, mixing mortar, lifting blocks, welding metal gates, preparing concrete. Afternoon is peak working time, and you see that intensity clearly. The ride flows smoothly into zones where the congestion reduces. Afternoon makes the colors of the lands, walls, trees, and buildings richer and warmer. Every texture becomes more visible, from the dusty roadside to the fresh cement of newly completed houses. Afternoons in Accra bring out the raw beauty of the city, and the eyeglasses capture it perfectly. Moving toward the Awoshie side, the afternoon ambiance becomes even more distinct. People walk slowly because of the heat. Others sit in the shade outside their homes. Some communities feel quieter during the early afternoon, while others feel even louder as businesses keep pushing sales. Shops operate in full strength. Supermarkets, phone repair shops, hardware stores, restaurants, and boutiques all buzzing with afternoon customers. Bright sunlight reflects on their glass doors and metal roofs, creating that familiar afternoon shimmer across the street. As I approach Awoshie township, the traffic becomes active again. Students in uniforms walk home. Workers buy food, residents run quick errands. Delivery riders speed through. The afternoon sun intensifies the colors of everything. The red soil, the painted houses, the roadside signs, the fresh vegetables, the plastic bowls, the clothing hanging on racks. It is vibrant. It is bold. It is Ghana in the afternoon. Leaving the township and entering the Teiman corridor, the environment becomes calmer but still warm and bright. The afternoon sun paints long shadows behind trees and buildings. Riders still pass by confidently. Cars move steadily. The open lands look golden under the sunlight, giving the area a peaceful afternoon glow. Workers on construction sites continue their tasks under the heat. You can see the shimmer of sunlight on sand piles, wheelbarrows, and metal rods. Some builders take short breaks under shade while others keep working. The modern homes around Teiman look even more beautiful in the afternoon light. Their colors richer, their designs cleaner, their finishing sharper. You see tiled compounds, fresh paint, reflective windows, and newly completed gates all glowing under the warm sky. The deeper into Teiman you go, the more relaxed the afternoon feels. Children play outside with loud laughter. Dogs roam compounds lazily. Vendors sell chilled drinks, water, and snacks to cool down from the heat. People sit under trees chatting. Afternoon life here is peaceful and lively at the same time. The ride continues smoothly through the winding Teiman roads. The sun begins to descend slightly, but it still shines strongly enough to give everything a warm orange touch. The community stands beautifully. Houses, greenery, roads, and people blending into a calm afternoon rhythm. The journey ends in the heart of the afternoon, leaving the streets behind glowing with sunlight, movement, and real authentic Ghanaian energy. This has been a full afternoon ride from Awoshie to Teiman. Raw, real, bright, and full of life. My name is Nana Yao, and this is Flash GH, showcasing Ghana, the real Ghana, one ride at a time.